Hello, everyone. Welcome to Valhalla. I am Topher James, and we are here today with the underscore win, James Jesse 661 underscore Jesse James, and Bunny Hops, who is a little shy. He's a little scared bunny. Anyway, so what we're doing here today is we're going to do a 3-person match play, back hard low pro here at Valhalla. And as you saw in the title, you laugh, you concede is going to be regular match play, but I'm going to be stupid. They might join in, and if someone laughs, then they concede, and we'll see who wins at the end. This could go
Fix your eyes.
this could go 10 holes, this could go 18 holes. We don't know, so we're going to run with it. You guys ready?
Let's do it. Yes. Does my hair look okay? Yes.
I
forgot to cut my fingernails.
If you laugh now, you can see the first hole. All right, we're starting it up. Okay, and don't do anything before I concede. All right, here we go. And just to kind of start us off, I got some dad jokes that I want to share. What's the difference between light and hard? Well, it's easier to fall asleep when you're light. Get it? Hard? You guys don't get hard-ons? No one said
not anymore.
Okay. No blue pills for Bunny. All right. What's the difference between your boyfriend? You guys got boyfriends? Who's got a boyfriend?
Bunny.
Bunny, you got a boyfriend?
I consider all my boyfriends.
Well, I am subscribed to your OnlyFans. I do like those feet pictures. All right. So what's the difference between your boyfriend and a condom? Condoms have evolved. That was run by a woman. I'm sorry to my female viewers. Holy shit, I'm in the stands. All right, 4 shot. That was an exhale. I will count that as an exhale. Waiting to exhale. He's old enough. Man, you guys are fucking taking this way too serious. This is supposed to be fun, not just you sitting here quiet and me just talking. What the fuck kind of bullshit is this?
I got to get a point first. But we got to get up.
Do you win it?
I laughed.
Yep, he laughed.
I concede. You got me on that one.
Yep. Bunny pounds it in harder than he did last night with his boyfriend.
Steve appreciated it.
Steve? Minecraft
Yeah.
Steve?
Jack Black.
I'm almost convinced Jesse muted to laugh, and then he came back.
Nah, I did not.
I think so.
I did not. I will
All
not
right.
do that. That is cheating.
Wait for me to concede. All right, we are off to hole 2. Looks like Bunny took the first one. Do you remember blowing bubbles as a kid? I ran into him the other day and still talks about it. Get it? Bubbles is a clown. You ever sucked off a clown before? You ever had a fetish about sucking off the clown from the movie It? God, I've had that almost every other night.
I'm terrified.
Oh, someone laughed. Who was it? It was Jesse.
Shit.
All right. I will say, though, if Bunny ever dressed like a clown and went through my bedroom door, I would drop my pants and bend over so quickly.
Bunny, would you like that?
Well, you understand why,
like
because he's from the Appalachian country. He probably has like 10 teeth.
Yeah, I like clowns with no teeth.
You like it when you point their nose? Do you like their sound? All right, still serious after the first hole. Bunny's trying really hard not to laugh, and Chris can't focus.
Gosh.
Come on.
All right, wait for me to concede. We are at hole 3. Bunny with 2. Whoa, fucking trees.
Bunny, just fuck this one up. A couple already.
Fuck it like you fucked my mom last night, bitch. I heard about that.
God, what should be a fucking hole in one?
Gotta concede, buddy.
Damn it.
All right. Why did the sperm cross the road?
Hey, Chris.
Because I put the wrong sock on this morning. Do you guys still jack off in tube socks? Like, what gave the guy an idea to put Vaseline in a tube sock? Let alone who is big enough to actually fulfill a tube sock? I know Jesse.
Good point.
He's from Texas.
So is Chris.
Yeah, but Chris is old. He remembers the Alamo. All right, we got a push on the first.
Is that a concede on the next hole?
I didn't hear a laugh. I'm busy talking. I didn't know we had a ref here. What's better than roses on a piano? Tulips on my organ. Chris, bend over. You probably got a lot of gray hair on your balls. I heard an exhaling chuckle. I'm not going to count it, but I heard it.
I hit. That was a hit after I breathed, or excuse me, a breath of air after I swung at the ball.
What's it like having to play? Like, you're one of the few people who play Quest 3 or Quest 2 games with a bottle of oxygen right next to you.
Gosh dang it.
See it, breathing while I hit. I mean, shit.
Oh, that's a laugh. That's a chuckle.
Oh, shit.
All right. Bunny, don't get the chuckle putts. He's laughing.
Bunny, did you mute? You might as well just let it out, dude.
Oh,
We're watching you.
that's a laugh.
That was an inhale.
I seen you leaned over. Either that or you're doing something really bad.
It's got to be out loud, right? It's got to be out loud.
It's got to be out loud.
Okay,
I will say that. You just look like Peanut from Jeff Dunham.
I was just bending over because that's what Topher wanted. So,
Well, obviously, but seriously,
oh,
you know,
man.
if you feel free to laugh. We're all just friends. We're here to have a good time. You suck at putting, and that's going to be a miss.
Good shot.
The fuck is going on?
I know, right? All right, so we're at hole 5. Bunny is up by 3 for some fucking reason.
That is enough for you,
What
Bunny.
did the O say to the Q? Dude, your dick's hanging out. Did you guys know that theory that the lower letter A and the lower letter D is really just one flaccid dick and one hard cock? What's it like being in a virtual call with men talking about cock, knowing that Jesse has very little clothes on right now?
I don't have any clothes on.
Someone laughed. All right. What's the difference between
Ask
a
Chris what a gay
pickpocket?
cow eats.
What does a gay cow eat?
Yeah,
Chris, it's rude
you know.
not to answer questions. What's a gay cow eat?
Tell him, Chris. Tell him it.
Dude, what's a gay cow eat? A gay cow eat does not. This must be a joke where you,
Oh, that was
no, that's all Bunny. I can tell his laugh, but you
he
seriously,
gave a
someone
little-
said a gay cow and you said hey, knowing that was actually a horse. Why
yeah,
are you
you
so
know better than
quiet?
that, Chris.
Yeah, you were totally not gonna make that putt.
Yeah, don't be getting the chuckle putts.
Oh, dang it. Oh, okay.
So what does a gay
I had a
cow eat?
chance. Hey.
Oh my god, my IQ is lowering just listening to that.
I
All
know,
right.
I know.
Gotta push on hole 5. Wait for me to concede. Wait for me to concede. There we go. We are on hole 6. Everyone's favorite par 4. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? Well, obviously, one's Bonnie and one's Jesse. Who's the peeping Tom between you two? Bunny or Jesse? I'm gonna say Jesse.
I'll take
Jesse
it.
seems
Yeah,
like he would be a freak on a Sunday morning after church.
Yeah, I would be at church.
The pickpocket snatches watches? Hey, Bunny, what color is your snatch? When's the last time you shaved your taint?
Yesterday, right, Bunny? You were saying?
Yes. Yesterday. And my
Dude's
snatch.
voice changed and everything.
All right. This is so awkward. Well,
Dang it. I can't even breathe. Come on.
this is so awkward. whenever we're playing the Scramble or 2v2, we're all just joking and having fun. Now it's like,
Sorry, Bunny.
I got a deep voice now. Oh, misses it.
All right, it's on you.
Like I was last night. Nothing? All right. On the hole 7, par 5. Right. Let me concede. Here at Valhalla. Okay. What's the type of bird that gives you the best head? Oh, come on. That's just obvious. That's obviously a blue jay because of blue balls. It feels bad. It's not a swallow. Okay. Think about this right now. Let's say Jesse has a warm dick. Would a bird pluck his dick out of the pants?
Well, fuck. Okay.
You know, Jesse's not objecting to having a warm dick either. Does it have the little rings like a worm too?
Ironically, my ass is cold.
Oh, great shot, Chris.
Okay.
What's the difference between love, lust, and showing off? Spit, swallow, and gargle. Jesse, let's be honest. Do you spit or do you swallow? You definitely seem like a spitter. You would insult people by not swallowing. Can you just think about spitting for a second? Remember when you went to the baseball as you were young, you were playing baseball and your coach touched you on the butt and made you spit? Did you forgive him afterwards for not swallowing?
Of course I did.
Holy. Well, let me concede. All right. What does the sign on a out of business brothel say? Beat it. We're closed. Speaking of which, Chris, you've been very quiet.
A little bit.
A lot of bit, Chris.
Now, Chris, you
please
and I
feed in.
You and I haven't talked about this, but I swear you've got to be about what, 53 years old?
How old?
53.
A little higher.
A little higher? Okay. So what was it like knowing that John F. Kennedy got shot right outside your hotel?
Yeah, that was a bummer.
I can't even be really messed up and talk about bad shit. All right, cool. We got a lot of pushes going on. Bunny is still 3-0 after 8 holes. Let me concede.
Bunny, just laugh already. My God.
Holy shit, there's a tree.
I mean, if somebody would say something funny.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny. I'm trying to provide entertainment for my 200 followers that enjoy my content, but you're the fucking asshole who's just gonna be like, oh, watch something funny because I'm sitting here winning 3-0 because I'm playing piece of shit players like Jesse James. How dare you call Jesse James a piece of shit?
Did you call me a piece of shit,
Bunny, why did you call Jesse James a piece of shit?
Bro, if you want to hear something funny, you're good at golf.
You want to hear something funny? You got laid last night. Yeah. Take a deep breath. We all know the truth. We all know that Chris and Jesse like to choke each other out when they're playing together.
Fuck. Damn it.
Is that a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself sucking you off.
Chris, I wouldn't pay them no attention.
I swear Chris has got us muted. Golf etiquette.
There's some etiquette for it right there.
That was not a gimme. There was back a time where Jesse would shoot this 20 feet off the green.
And come back down. You're large to me.
He's got the giant glitch. You know that position very well, don't you, Bunny?
Mm-hmm. Giant glitch with my giant bitch.
All right, we are at hole 10. Bunny with 3, Chris at 1. Me and Jesse are tied at 0, which is sad because he's the one who's playing. We're on a easily reachable part 5.
Fuck.
What does a robot do after a one-night stand? He nuts and bolts. Have you guys heard that? What is it? Oh shit. No, I'm just being honest because I'm trying to remember. I don't know, but what did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
Oh man,
That's a good.
The fuck was that?
Oh, that's a questionable chuckle, Jesse. That's a questionable
Not
chuckle.
for me.
Someone chuckled.
That was Chris.
I'll be honest. That was a good one. You got me. Damn it.
I was like, I know.
Fuck. Damn.
What is long and wide? What is a long, wide thing that men carry? Jesse wouldn't know the answer to this question. Honestly, Bunny probably wouldn't either.
Chris's oxygen tube.
A tie.
Bunny, what's long, hairy, and hard to carry? What is it?
I
know
don't
what you're
know.
thinking. It's a gorilla.
Honestly, this is what the fuck.
Let's go.
All right, 3
I'm
to
on the
1 to
board.
1.
Nice.
Let me concede. We're at hole 11. Still anyone's game. Holes are only going to be harder. Get it? I swear to God, I jack off to your guys' Facebook pictures twice a night. Have you seen how much gray hair Chris actually has on his face? Some of it's pepper-like. Bunny, I know you know what I'm talking about. So if you didn't know, bunny hops is actually a classic maneuver from like games like Counter-Strike. But really, I think he just likes to inappropriately touch young female rabbits. It's like the worst crowd ever, and I'm not even a comedian. Assholes. All right, what we got for jokes? We are on hole 12, still 3-1-1. Are you a pie? Because I like a piece of you. That was stupid. What did Cinderella say? The joke is in the website. That's funny. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. Get it? Because women don't have balls.
That's fair. Yep.
You guys are culturally inappropriate. You guys are too old school. Get with the times. What are your pronouns? Dumb and dumber? Can't believe you guys just agreed to allow me to just talk shit the whole time. Chris, what are you doing way back here?
I don't know. Messing up.
Don't be so serious.
There goes Bunny. There goes Mr. Sniffles.
No.
Oh, man, I hate that for you.
Transvestite character from Sesame Street, Mr. Sniffles. How does a wiener go camping? In a wiener bingo. Gesundheit.
Excuse me.
Jesse's trying really hard. Obviously, he has no happiness in his life because he'd be laughing right now. He probably looks like he's 32 because he has no laughing lines.
Another one. There we go.
3, 2, and 1, hole 13. Let me concede.
Y'all should go for it.
Absolutely.
Who the fuck is this guy on the website? Okay. Which animal has the largest chest? A zebra. It goes from A to Z.
That's dumb.
Oh! That was Chris.
Somebody.
Fuck.
Nope, that was Bunny.
That was
Wasn't me.
Damn it. Not me.
What do you call a man with just a 2-inch penis?
Brett.
Chris.
You would think, but it's Justin. My boss hates when I shorten his name to Dick, especially because his name's Steve. These are really dumb. My wife asked me to spoon in bed, but I'd rather fork. Well, I like to take this time to talk to you guys about a serious issue. There's a lot more peg leg people in the world, so I don't want to be inappropriate to anyone who's into pegging. Are you guys into pegging?
Yes.
In a what?
Into pegging. You guys are so serious. Oh, I just like how Jesse slowly turned around. Good job, Bunny. Slowly turned around and goes,
good job.
yes. What do French people call the internet? Wi-Fi? We? Like we? Who the fuck wrote this? What do you guys know about gonorrhea?
Yeah, fuck you, Bunny.
Nice, Jesse. Good push.
All right.
With a condom.
This is starting to get interesting
Oh,
now.
is that
So
what you
Bunny
mean?
is 4, Jesse is 2, Chris is 2. So one of the cool things right now is we're here at Valhalla. Let me explain to you how I got to know these guys. First off, I got to know Jesse. I actually knew of Bunny. Bunny was one of those older people who's been around for a while, kind of like that freaky guy that
literally
hangs
the
out
same
at the
fucking
playgrounds. Jesse somehow wanted to play me in a matchup, in a match play tournament, and he's like, dude, let's play. I'm like, no, you're annoying. And he still got me to want to play, and I destroyed him just so he could destroy me. It's the first time I've gotten off on a guy like that in quite some time. Then we created a group. Bunny comes along, and just because of his name, not because of his talent, obviously we were correct. And then Chris, already friends with Trail and Jesse. And Jesse and Trail are like, oh, dude, let's invite Chris. And I'm like, no, we already have a full group. And then Striker freaking, flakes off, and now we're stuck with Chris. Good birdie. 4, 2, and 3 on to hold 16.
Thank you.
Now, with that backstory, what would the 4 of us be doing if we actually met each other in person on a golf course?
I know what you and
Circle
Bunny
jerk.
would be doing.
I know one thing is I would try to understand why Jesse's only 5'7".
8.
Okay, he's 5'8". He must stuff his shoes with socks.
That's not the only thing I stuff with socks.
Okay, he also stuffs his vagina.
Yes. Who chuckled?
That was a sniff.
Not me.
I sniffed. I'm literally like dripping with sweat. And I laughed. Fuck.
You made yourself laugh. He's trying so hard to win this, and he's sitting there sniffling.
Chris,
He's
just give
got
it up now.
He's got the shit just coming out of his nose.
You're not going to be able to make that. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Hey, Chris, were you happy when they changed lambskin condoms to what is it called now?
No.
Vinyl.
Absolutely.
My friend is obsessed with taking blurry pictures of himself. Jesse, why do you take blurry pictures of yourself? Oh my God! Can you please start an God, what is that? Not Tinder. Can you start a Grinder? Jesse,
I'm dormy.
Are we allowed to tell priest jokes?
You can tell a priest joke. 4, 2, and 3.
What's the difference between a priest and Woody from Toy Story?
What?
Woody actually goes limp when Andy walks in.
That's stupid.
Jesse's trying so hard. The one person who laughs the most out of the group, and he's trying so hard, and his defense mechanism is, that's stupid.
That's the only thing I got.
Yeah. Jesse sounded like a victim just then.
Probably was. Growing up in Texas, they have some crazy shit that go on there. I can see
Those
Jesse.
priests are bigger.
Jesse having his first child, and his wife's like, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and Jesse goes, "That's stupid." Oh, by the way, Jesse, you're out. All right, we're at hole 18. It is 4 Bunny, 4 Chris. Jesse is as useless as he was yesterday morning when I woke up and wanted breakfast. Now, one of the things I do understand is because Chris is so slow at playing, he has to actually fix his his what are the glasses? Bifocals. Thank you. I was thinking of the monocle for some reason.
That's right.
That was hilarious. Chris was like, I'll go first. And you were like, no, I'm going to go. And he goes, wait, you don't want to wait 5 minutes while I read this?
Shit.
You remember?
I do remember that.
If there was ever two people right now to match a cartoon characters, it would be the tortoise and the hare. Ooh, better yet, Jesse, who do you think would be a top and a bottom in this group, in this couple?
Oh, well, Chris ain't getting on top. He's too old for that. Was that a chuckle?
No, it was not.
Okay.
Break the fuck out of that hip, Chris. Just let me tell you.
You know, Bunny doesn't sound like a small man either.
Well, downstairs he probably is.
Oh.
Great putt.
I will say, well done, Bunny, for winning.
Wow, dude. That's hard not to laugh.
Jesse Concede. Let's see the winner. And the winner, 5-4 to 0. Okay, come on, give me some credit. How hard was it? Hard to laugh?
Yes.
Yes,
It was hard.
really, really
it was
good.
hard not to laugh.
Do you have
for
a book
sure.
in front of you with all the? Or is this all memorized?
Yeah.
No, I was
No.
I was holding on my phone, and
Okay.
I was doing that little like look through the nostril hole trying to read it.
Okay, that's
So-
impressive, man. You're just firing them off.
That was
man.
pretty good.
If I talk,
He was. I was
I
like,
would
oh
laugh.
shit,
I
I'm
couldn't
not
talk.
prepared. I am not prepared.
All right. Well, hopefully
That was
people
fun.
on YouTube will enjoy it. I think that was just kind of funny. Anyway, thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Chris, for being solid players. Obviously, everything I was saying, I was just joking around. I would
Except
actually
for what
take it
you said
personally.
about
Take
Bunny.
it personally. I
And
take it
he
personally.
doesn't own the rights to this music. So, got you. Got you covered there.
There's music.
Yeah.
All right. Signing off.